2024 was hot with various new anime coming out, but as you know, the world is not exactly the fairest of places, so there were some shows that slightly got overlooked or just didn't get that level of spotlight that it should have. But here I have a few shows that you have to watch before we venture too deeply into this new year. Like and subscribe, and we are only about 30 plus subscribers away from that 500, so be sure to hit that subscribe button.
初めて突き上げた拳、初めて殴った相手。
The opener for this video today will be Viral Hit, and I feel Viral Hit kind of got lost in the mix because when it came out I kind of felt that it had some traction, but as the season went on it slightly faded away, but I do believe it is a decent watch regardless. In this one, we follow an MC that suffers with bullying. While suffering from bullying, he's also supporting a sick mother. He goes to school and also works a part-time job to help with his mother's hospital bill. So you can see our MC here has a lot of stress on his plate. And one day after finally snapping, Robin gets into a fight with his classmate and he gets caught in a live stream without him knowing, and he gets turned into a viral sensation. And after going viral, he makes money from the incident, but as you know, you can never have enough money. So he then tries to turn this accident into even more profit, meaning he now has to fight even more bullies, and with Robin actually being weak, how far do you think our MC will get? One thing about this show is that it will definitely make you cringe, but through the cringe, I'm sure you will be highly entertained by the progress being made by Robin. When it comes to sports, I am an extreme casual, but my interests lie more on the side of football, rugby, American football, and basketball. Golf would be the furthest sport from my mind on any day of the week, but when something comes in the form of an anime, it gets a little bit more attractive, so that is why Hey Tonbo made it onto my radar. The series follows a former professional golfer who is trying to move on from his glory days as he takes on a new job on a small island off the coast of Japan. On the island, he discovers a young girl named Tonbo who also shares love for the sport that he loves, and Tonbo plays golf in her own unique way, and with her playing, it reignites his love for the sport. Hey Tonbo doesn't deliver anything fancy, but it does deliver a fun and wholesome experience.
そうですか。では死になされ。
Do you ever get slightly bored with having an MC that is massively overpowered, or just an MC that is the best fighter you can find in that verse? If you have ever felt that way, the Elusive Samurai is definitely something you should check out, because our MC here takes a slightly different approach when it comes to fighting. Here we take a look at a young boy named Tokiyuki Hojo, whose life suddenly changes for the worst when his entire family gets killed and their empire gets overthrown by one of their allies. In the burning wreckage of his former life, our MC gains new allies led by a very weird and eccentric priest that wants to guide him to reclaim the empire that he has lost. And while Tokiyuki isn't powerful, he does possess the unique talent of being able to evade everything. So instead of training him in the traditional way, the priest focuses on his elusiveness to be his ultimate weapon in his quest for revenge.
首では不足だがせめて死での旅路の手土産に
首を洗って待っていろ。後日報告書にはこう記した。また行きたい。
Mr. Villain's day off is exactly what the title tells us. We take a look at a supervillain who takes his days off from taking over the world extremely serious. In his days off, our MC basically just explores the mundane human experience, like doing grocery shopping, eating ice cream, and having a decent obsession with pandas. I would describe this as a laid-back, fun and relaxing anime, something you can watch anytime, anywhere, or especially after you just finished a heavy anime or TV show and you just want to balance yourself before taking another deep plunge. I wouldn't call Dungeon Meshi an unknown anime. I would also not call it an unpopular anime, but when people think of the best anime to come out of 2024, here are the names that instantly comes up. Dandadan, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, Bleach, Demon Slayer, or even Frieren Beyond Journey's End. But even though I enjoyed and loved those anime, none of them impressed me and excited me as much as this fantasy adventure right here. Our story kicks off with a group of dungeon explorers who ran into a dragon that they were not ready for, and in the unsuccessful attempt to slay this mythical monster, one of the members of their party got eaten. But right before she gets eaten, she casts a spell that leads the other members of the group to safety. So now, even faced with the fact that they have to face a dragon that they are not ready for, the remnants of the group decide to go back into the dungeon to save their fallen friend. But here is where the problems come. They are super broke and most of their equipment and supplies were lost in the battle with the dragon. However, their brokenness inspired the outlandish idea that they can cook and eat the monsters they kill to survive on their adventure. The other members of the group experienced some reluctance for this idea, but quickly started to come to terms with it after they met a dwarf named Sensi who has experience in monster cuisine, and he aids them on their adventure. The reason why I absolutely love this anime is because every episode almost feels like a new adventure with new discovery of new weird monsters and new ways on how to eat these monsters. Another thing is the fact that Dungeon Meshi is just genuinely funny. The fact that it was able to constantly make me laugh out loud is one of the biggest reasons why I rank it so high. And then there is the fact that even though this anime can be very light-hearted, it can also turn into something dark at the drop of a hat. So Dungeon Meshi just has everything you need. It has comedy, action, a little bit of uniqueness, solid animation, great characters, and a world that feels like it is not gonna stop being interesting anytime soon. But hey, that is a few anime that I would love for you to check out, and since there are more shows that fall into the realm of underrated and underappreciated, there will be another video coming soon. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe so we can get to that 500 soon.